welcome back to my channel, Cerius Blaq with Cerius Blaq. I am your host, Cerius Blaq, and today is another session of 5 questions with me. And this time, our guest is the band Rad Max. Say hello, Rad Max.
Hey. Hello.
Would you mind also running through solo introductions so people know who we're going to be picking on today?
Sure. I'm Rad Rachel, and I sing and play the synth in Rad Max.
I'm Rad Greg. I play rad drums in Rad Max.
I'm Rad Scott. I play bass.
I'm Rad Connor. I play guitar.
Awesome. Thank you so much for joining me again. Slack Pack, I have just finished an interview with Rad Max, and you can learn everything that you need to know about them by watching that. I will make sure to put the link to that video on this video, as well as a bunch of their information and follow information in the description. So make sure to look out for that. But, you know, as usual, we're going to get to this quick, and since there's a lot of them, and we've got 5 questions, I want to get right into it. So let me explain how this goes. In front of you, you see my Cerius Blaq bonus round wheel. There are 50 questions that I've made up. They are all kind of stupid. We're going to spin the wheel 5 times, and whatever you land on, that's what I want each of you to answer.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Ready. Let's do this.
Sweet.
We're ready.
All right, so we're going to go for spin number 1. I swear to God, y'all, if y'all been watching these, if they get that damn cannibalism question like everybody else keeps getting, I gotta crash the whole wheel. So, anyway, let's go. Spin number 1. Oh, okay. Wait, is it going to go? Wait. All right. Okay.
Okay.
Who wants to go first?
I'm going down the line reverse.
Yeah.
First,
Yeah.
you
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Connor.
probably just die.
Oh, okay. So, is there any specific way you plan to die? Like, you just gonna go out, or?
Depends on what the apocalypse
Okay,
is.
so
you know?
Connor, if you're planning on dying, can I at least be around you so that the whatever is making this apocalypse, I can get you first so I can get away
Sure,
from it?
sure. Yeah,
Connor,
because my
what do you-
second plan was gonna be do whatever you did.
Whatever
Oh,
I did.
okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that
Okay.
Connor will be a warlord's jester.
You know, it's funny you should say that.
too. The first day.
It's funny you should say that because this question ended up on my list because, you know, I was thinking about the apocalypse and then I got terrified of what I might become. Which is like,
Yeah.
you know, I don't think I would go like full governor or anything, you know, but
Oh,
like,
no.
I might be a battery hoarding motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. So,
You never know what you're going to do until the time presents itself, right?
Right.
Situation.
anybody else got a particular idea?
Well, I mean, we do have a song about this.
Yeah.
Where we are a dystopian world tour as a post-apocalyptic band tour. So maybe we'll go on the road with our bike-powered amplifiers and our bonfires to light the stage and just, you know, kick out the sick jams.
Yeah, Connor
I
could
could-
be that gimp guy in the map.
Oh my God.
Very road.
You know,
The guitar guy.
The guitar guy.
Okay.
music will be needed, but like it would have to be in a place that is already well establishedly secure. Because if it's a zombie place, you can't be making all that noise, yo. But
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Yeah, I guess
But
it
if it's-
depends on what kind of apocalypse.
Yeah.
Is this quiet place? Because music has no place there.
Somebody has to go first, right?
you can
God.
Yeah.
you can
That
you
would be
can
us.
mime. You just mime an entire performance. All right, I'm gonna remove this from the wheel so we don't land on it again, and I'm gonna spin for number 2. Oh. Okay. Does anybody have a silly trick or weird ability?
Do
Oh,
I?
Pointing and Greg.
Yeah.
Greg,
What
okay.
do you got?
He does-
Which one?
Oh.
The first one that came to mind was the worm. Greg does the worm.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
he's not allowed to do
Not-
the worm anymore.
But he
Okay.
can.
But
he
he's
can.
still
He's not
there.
allowed.
So yeah, so when I was in high school, I started a breakdancing club with a group of people, and then it just kind of perpetuated throughout, like, different classy events. I would just be like, I think I'm gonna just do the worm here. And I remember just being like in a bar. This is when I was in college, in a bar in Texas, at a place that was just like I walked into this place and I went to the jukebox. I put on "Don't Stop Me Now" by Queen and started doing the worm in this bar across the floor. And it just threw a lot of people. They didn't know how to take it. They were like, I don't know what's going on. Yeah, that's it. They're just like, what's happening? Like, it's not a dance bar. Why is this guy doing the worm? Like, cigarette butts and
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
No.
So, but I used to be really good at it, and I now have. I'm not as spry as I used to be.
I understand.
And I usually hurt myself when I do it now. And my wife, last time we were at a wedding a couple years ago.
You did.
And my buddy, my wife goes, she goes, I will divorce you if you do the worm right now. And I was like, okay. And then she walked away, and I was like, I'm doing it. I did it. And she came out. She's like, no. And I hurt my back. So yeah. Yeah, I should have listened to her, but I haven't really done it in a while. So
I believe they call that karma.
Yes, it was. Yes, or she's a witch.
What a hell of a way to find that out. Oh, damn. Okay. Anybody else got any weird things they do or silly trick or, And I don't mean like doing that thing with your thumb and shit. Don't pull that out.
Well, then no.
That was the first thing about it.
Okay. All right, that's fair. Well, we got one out of them, y'all, and that was a doozy. All right, we're on to question number 3.
Yes.
Oh, wait, no, oh, they skipped somebody. Okay. I think that each one of you can answer this. One item that's in your home that, like, you absolutely cherish.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's a fire, and you got to grab it.
Yep, I got mine.
Oh,
I know.
mine's too heavy to grab.
Your stupid amp head.
Pretend like you have magic and super strength. Like,
Okay.
just, whatever it is. So, all right. Who's going first?
I'll go. All right, I'll go first. I have a copy of the first appearance of Iron Man, and it's
Holy
I need
crap.
to get it graded. I haven't got it graded.
Yeah, quit playing.
But yeah, I have a copy of that. It is definitely a cherished item of mine. I am a big fan of it. I was actually, when my grandfather died, I was up. This is years and years ago. He died when I was like 8 years old. I went up there and I found a shoebox and it had that comic in it, and I was just like, "What is this for real?" Like, it was just one of those like weird things. I was like, "Cool." So, I got it.
If you're worried about sending it in directly, I would suggest you take it to I Like Comics of Vancouver and see my homeboy Chris.
Okay.
Yeah. He'll take care of you. Tell him I sent you.
Perfect. Awesome. That's very useful, actually. Thank you. Yeah. Yes, I was worried about sending it in. Yes.
Yeah. He'll take care of you.
Cool.
All right. Who's next?
Mine is with magic. I will take out of the house. We have a casket that has been. It's a movie prop from when they filmed Leverage here. And we've converted it into a record storage cabinet. So it's mounted to the wall, and you open it up, and it has all the records.
It looks like how Glenn Danzig would keep it.
Yo, I want to see that. You got to send me a picture of that later.
It's pretty dope.
Yeah.
It's got bullet holes and everything in it.
It does have bullet holes, yeah.
Holy, that's dope as hell. Oh,
cool.
man. Now I want to do something like that. Okay. I like that. All right, Connor, you're next. I'm just picking on you.
All right. Probably one of my guitars. I have this. I have an 89. No, that one's nice, but like I have this 89 Les Paul that I bought, which was like the first nice guitar I ever got. It's not a Gibson. It's like a Japanese-made one.
Mm-hmm.
It was stolen from me, and then like 9 months later, I got it back. So
How?
I cannot ever. My sister found a Reddit post where there's a picture of like this drug bust, There's a picture of all of these guns, and then this one guitar. And she was like, "Is that yours?" And I was like, "Actually, yeah, that is mine.
Yeah.
That's my guitar strap that I bought when I was 13. That was on that guitar. Like that is mine." And so I got it back, and now I can never lose that one ever again.
Yeah.
I don't
Okay.
even, it's like,
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I probably played it. I've never played it live. I played it in practice maybe twice. Like,
Yeah.
I don't even touch it.
It's a great guitar. It has a good story behind it now.
Yeah.
It does. Like, I kind of want you to retell that story sometime for another segment. That's crazy, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I understand. All right. Rachel, you're up.
Okay, I have a scrapbook at home in which I have printed copies of every single set list for every show that Rad Max has ever played, and I have mounted them in a little scrapbook. And I'd have to say that's the thing I cherish. That would be what I'd go for in a burning building.
Aww.
It's really nice. She unveiled it
Yeah.
on our last tour last summer. And it was just like, oh, we mean a lot to you. This is so nice.
It was such a sweet surprise. It was like, oh, hey guys, I just kind of did this, and we're like driving up. We're like, what the hell? That's what?
I like to craft.
Yeah,
That is
Amazing.
pretty sweet.
Have you
That is.
updated it?
No, I haven't updated it yet. I have to update it from all the set lists of the last year.
Yes.
Oh, I should do something. I should do something like that for this show. I just started this show 2.5 months ago. Maybe I should. Yeah, I like crafts. Okay, thanks for the idea.
Yes.
Oh man, that was cool. That warms my heart.
Wait,
Where are
I
we?
just had a crazy idea. You make action figures? Could you make Rad Max action figures?
Probably either me or I can collab with my buddy Ibrahim Mustafa.
Yeah.
Do you know him? He's a comic creator as well. Well, he has a channel. He did High Crimes for Dark Horse, and he's got like 3 books out with humanoids. But he also got into custom action figures, and in fact, I introduced him to doing custom action figures, and now he's tons better than me.
Well, we'll talk.
We'll side chat you on this.
Yeah. Side note: I'm gonna be on his channel tomorrow talking toys. All right. So, yeah, but that's something that can definitely happen. What are we on? Question 4? Yeah, 4.
Yes.
We'll say 4.
I
Okay.
feel like the last one was so good that it's been.
Oh, I don't even remember what this one is.
Oh, jeez.
Ooh, man, that's okay. This is a tough one. Okay, so let me just explain again. Remember, it's risk-free. Risk-free. You know, you have the ability to do anything really. If there's somebody you want to act revenge on, you don't need to tell me who. I just want to know how you would do it.
I think the best revenge is living well.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's not.
All right.
Mr. T experience on.
I will tell you a story.
Oh, a Greg story.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to think how I want to say this.
I was like,
Without any consequences.
Yeah. Say you had a roommate at one point,
ooh.
and say you just couldn't stand them at all, and say they also were your boss at one point, and say you cleaned their toilet with their toothbrush, and say the person got real sick. I mean, that could be a scenario that
That could happen.
could play out,
Okay.
hypothetically speaking. Yeah. So that's one. That's my chance that I.
Hypothetically, did they ever find out?
Right.
And then follow up later on in the group chat. Everybody refers to them as stank mouth. Got it.
Yeah.
Damn. All right. Well. All right. Anybody else got one that's pretty messed up? But like,
I cannot talk that.
See, okay. So let me hear. I want you to think about this for next time, because like, I'm gonna give you an example, right? My revenge scenario for somebody, I don't even have anybody in mind, but I would love to see somebody end up stepping on a catapult welcome mat. Like they go home.
That's pretty good.
They go home, they go to their door, and instead just get ejected across the street.
Does the welcome mat say Acme on it?
Little bird seed sprinkled on
That'd be
it.
great.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes, I'm into that.
I like a little of that action. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
So.
Wile E. Coyote and Roadrunner was my favorite of the Looney Tunes. So
that was always good stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just glad like nobody said like, oh, I can't wait to murder a motherfucker. Like I don't want any answers like that. Like I just meant a little kooky.
No,
not that kind of thing.
No murders.
Cool.
We made it a band rule. No,
I appreciate it. You know, it's funny. Y'all are the first ones to get that question, and now I'm rethinking it because, like, what if I do get a guest one day and it's like, I've been plotting to kill this motherfucker for a while. Like, I don't want that to be on my show. Like,
yeah, right. I don't think you should be saying this online.
Right. Like,
this show's not admissible in court, correct?
Right. Yeah. So I might have to rethink that one. Okay, you guys ready for the last one? This is the last question.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. I hope it's something weird. What we get? Oh, it is. Well, how about that?
Oh, okay. I don't have. It's not a. It's kind of a fear, but it's also like a weird tick, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
If I, do you know like fake velvet, like that you'll.
Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of thing. If I see it or I hear somebody rub their hand on it, it makes me convulse almost, and I get goosebumps all over my arms. My hair stands up. I'm not on my head. I don't have any, but like on my arms and stuff. It's almost. I went to a high school dance with this girl who had like a crushed velvet dress, and I couldn't touch her the whole time. I was just like,
oh, so this has been going on for a long time.
Oh, since I've been a child, yeah. It's some kind of weird. I don't know. I'm sure it's some kind of weird ASMR thing. I don't know what it is, but she was like offended because I was trying to explain it to her, and that didn't work. But yeah,
no. That sounds. Right. I mean, that sounds like a bunch of bullshit when you tell somebody that. Like, especially like if you're at prom, like that would just be like, why don't you just hurt my feelings for real? Like, don't.
I was just like, well, you could take the dress off, but that doesn't work at a high school dance. But yeah, but it literally is like it makes me like it's like nails on a chalkboard kind of thing.
Yeah. See, what he's not telling y'all is there was an incident with fake velvet a long time ago in the past. So.
I mean, maybe if there was, I might have. Maybe there's a mental block. I could talk about this in therapy, probably.
There you go. Yeah. I'm just saying, follow up. Follow up on that. Or anybody else got any weird fears?
I mean, this conversation has shown me that I'm clearly not afraid of the things that I should be afraid of. But what the question made me think of was I had this child in my class a couple years ago. I'm a preschool teacher, and in her paperwork, in her registration papers, her parents had put there was like a question like, does your child have any like special needs that we need to be aware of or something? And her parents had put Beatrix is afraid of being lost at sea.
That was what I was gonna say.
Oh, what? How's she? What the hell y'all been showing her? She was like, here, sit down, honey. We're gonna watch The Abyss. Just like,
no.
No, they're not. Well, they are.
Yeah.
But that's your answer?
I was gonna say that my weird fear, because I'm not actually physically afraid of it is like the concept of the ocean.
Oh,
Fucks me up.
It is
Yeah.
freaky, yeah.
I'm totally fine going swimming in the ocean. I've been scuba diving, but when you just think about it,
Yeah, it's terrifying.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely terrifying. Me and my buddy talk about it all the time. Like, it's beautiful, and I love to see some of the creatures that we've seen so far, but I can't help but thinking about what we haven't seen.
yeah, what's not what don't we know about?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. No, there's got to be some. Why isn't there a megalodon? There probably is.
Exactly.
Yeah. They
I
see
guarantee
whales with giant chunks taken out of them. Like, what did that?
that right there.
Exactly. Yeah.
Anyone have, is that it, or anybody else got one? Or?
Scott, it's your weird fear, buddy.
Okay, so there's this called the most dangerous thought experiment, and once you hear the actual thought experiment, you are complicit in the destruction of humanity just by knowing about its existence.
Wait.
And I heard it, and
Wait.
now I can't stop thinking about it.
You don't need to share.
You don't have to tell me.
I will
Yeah.
not say it. It is
Okay.
cursed knowledge at this point.
I have the knowledge.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a weird fear. I don't want to think about that kind of stuff.
Does anybody here in the audience know what he's talking about? If you do, just
Yeah,
say.
I do.
Just say, I know. I'm so sorry, Connor. But don't tell me. But just I want to know if you know. Okay,
Oh,
audience.
yeah.
Okay, yeah. Wow. Okay. I think you might be the second people to land on this, and I will tell you the reason I have this question is because mine is an irrational fear of turning off the light in the bathroom before I get out of it.
Oh,
Ooh.
And it's
a good one.
Is that because you might see something in the mirror?
it's because of Candyman.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, it's because of
Can't believe
Candyman.
you
Like,
said that word out loud.
well, you're right.
Come on.
Like, I need you to understand. I saw that in the theater
Yeah.
in Chicago.
Oh.
Oh.
Were you?
Oh,
Right.
so good.
Green.
Yeah. Cabrini Green. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I wasn't too far from Cabrini Green. I was like, he too close, man.
Yeah.
And it's just, yeah, the movie freaked me out. I still love it to this day, but like, I was like,
Awesome. It's one of my go-to movies every October. I love that movie. It scared the crap out of me when I saw it when I was younger. Oh, it scared it was so scary.
It was. Shout out to Tony Todd. Maybe
Absolutely.
may rest in peace. But yeah, that's why I have this question on there, because even now at this age, I'm still like, let me step out real quick and then I'll hit the switch. You know, like let me step out and hit the switch.
That's just good survival instincts, I feel.
Yeah. All right. So we did it, y'all. You made it through. You made it through. They made it through. Unscathed, I believe. Everybody okay?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So before we get out of here, there is one last thing that I wanted to cover, and that is the fact that you, Rad Max, will be on tour. You're touring right now. And we talked about this in an interview, but I want to put it back here. And just like, as you can see here, they're going to be touring with 2 other bands. Would anybody like to just give a little bit more detail? You know what, Scott, you do it.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, we're super stoked for this tour. Subjunctives and Shitfits we played with before. We played it with them at the Seattle Pop Punk Fest, and they're amazing bands. And we can't wait to play all these dates with them. We are doing 2 of the dates solo, or like with some other local bands, and we're also looking forward to those. But hopefully you can make it out to one of those shows. Great to see.
Fantastic. I would definitely like to be bringing a whole posse out to see you guys live, because I've had the privilege of seeing you live, but they haven't, and so yeah. And actually, my best friend just moved from Chicago and now lives here with me, so I'm definitely gonna bring him out. So
cool. Come to the Turn show.
Damn right. Also, their latest album, Rat Max Party McFly, is available to listen to on Spotify, but also available on Bandcamp. And they have a vinyl copy of it for sale, so you should check that out. All the links for this stuff will be in the description, as well as a link to the interview, so make sure to check that out, y'all. That being said, we can go and get out of here and give our audience some goodbyes and pieces. So, thank you for watching. Thank you for being here, and peace.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.